Hey, summer friends, Olivia here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. We're still at it. We're doing another trailer. This one actually ended up being, I think, super cute. I love the checkerboard everything. I ended up re-wallpapering my office a couple weeks ago and did pink checkerboard on one of my accent walls. And I love it. This is a monochromatic house, very kind of like IKEA vibes. That's kind of how I would picture it. Just someone went to IKEA and was like, load up the cart. Like I'm getting all the things. Yeah, so I think that it's very clean, modern-ish, and yeah, monochromatic. And so that's what we got going on in this cutie. And I don't think you can even tell that it's a trailer, can you? I mean, if I would zoom out, of course you could, but the layout's a little bit different than most. My aunt and uncle had a double wide, I think is what you call it, and you could not tell. Like if you go into their house, you couldn't tell it's a trailer. And Robert's grandpa actually had a trailer as well. He actually passed away recently, which is really sad. But he passed away in April. But he had a trailer that he like added on to it, and you also the front, you could not tell that it was a trailer. There's so many different things you can do with them. I think they're great and also more affordable in some ways. Actually, they're affordable, but I was looking at them recently. Again, my crazy dream of owning a few and renting them out kind of thing. And they're a lot more expensive more than I thought they were, at least. But how are you? How are things? Things are so good here. Business is good. Work is good. Kids are good. We are gearing up for the end of summer. I think I've said that in my last video. At the time of me recording this, they still are have a couple of days left. And we're just getting ready for summer. I cannot believe it's already here. It doesn't even feel like it. And honestly, here in Kansas City, it's been really rainy and chilly the past couple of days. So I don't think it's hit me quite right yet that, hey, we're heading into summer. Just like it or not, right? I've been trying to definitely do some shopping. I did like a couple fablethic runs, just trying to find some shorts and tees that are comfortable. That's my whole thing. I don't mind getting out and doing stuff, but I need to have a comfortable outfit. That's just how it goes, right? I've been wearing a lot of those cloud dresses, the ones that have the shorts in them. Those are so comfortable. I love them. And Fabletics did not disappoint on their shorts. And yeah, are you a Fabletic girly or boy? Do you do that? I don't know. I recently became pretty into them. I've had good quality stuff. I mean, I also bought Lizzo has her brand, and with Fabletics, or I guess her, I don't know, whatever you call it, drop or whatever. I like it a lot. I've bought a lot of things from her stuff that I returned. But for the most part, she has like some freaking awesome pants that I just live in. They're soft and they're wide-legged, and she has a jumper that I love, and she has shorts that I just live in as well. So all things so far from Fabletics have been great. I like them a lot. I'm going to try to get a bunch of stuff for Robert for summer, like, you know, updated shorts and that kind of stuff, because everything looks so cute. I think Kevin Hart had some type of YouTube commercial I saw yesterday, and I'm like, ooh, those look so cute. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my summer attire on point, because I want to be able to I want to be able to put on something and just run and go do something. I have a hard time with that last year. It was like trying to find something that was comfortable, and it was freaking hot, and you know how it goes. I'm actually staying up late tonight. It is a weeknight, but I'm staying up late because I'm trying to get Chelsea Huska, or DeBauer, however you say it, from Team Mom, her shop, her and Cole, her husband's shop, online launches tonight at midnight. So I'm trying to like stay up. I'm trying to psych myself up. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up. I think I'm actually going to record this and then go set an alarm, because I want to be, my goal is to be the first person to buy something, even if I can just not have time and just buy something small, like a plant or plant pot or something. I would just love to be her first sell. And I went to her VIP thing in South Dakota last summer when they opened up their shop. And I'm telling you, I've been obsessed ever since. And I've been waiting for them to launch their online store. And it's here. So I feel like I need to live this out. I feel like at this point, I need to go ahead and see this through. What have you been up to? Anything good? Nothing really good as far as what I've been up to. I it's a long story short, but basically, last year sometime in like the fall-ish, winter time, November-ish, we had, I think I've told you guys, but we had a flood that a bathtub leak that just messed up our bathroom and our main like living space down here, and it just was a mess. Okay. And so anyway, insurance paid out. So we were like, figuring out what we're going to do. And we just now, kind of are like finishing things up kind of. Yeah, it's been a journey. So this weekend, my brother did my floors, which they turned out so great. I love them so much. We ended up doing like a luxury vinyl plank in our bedroom to our bathroom, and then some really cute hexagon white tiles in our like toilet room. And so that turned out really good. And then next came paint and drywall. So Robert's been doing that this weekend, getting a lot of it done. It feels good to see the space come back together, and also see like a lot of things that I had envisioned, see that come to life. So it's felt really good this weekend, but it's also just like, I'm at a point, when you're in a project and you're just done. I'm just done. And then to make things even harder on myself, I decided, you know what, my office needs a change. And so I've been doing my office, and I'm really into just like being myself. And I want to do a lot of like millennial color pops, kind of preppy kind of stuff. And so I started with my wallpaper. I did a hot pink and white-ish checkerboard. So that kind of started the vibe. And then I've been just kind of doing things like smiley face neon sign my mom got for me, and slowly but surely just adding really, really fun, bright pops of color. But what do you feel about that? Like in your home, one thing that really stood out for me was whenever I first moved out of my house and I got me and Robert got a townhouse, and it was like this life changing because we're starting our lives, right? And I was really, this is back in 2011 or it must have been like 2009, 2010. And I was really finding myself design wise, and every room had a theme, like it didn't flow. So whenever I got older and, started learning more about design and stuff, and just kind of like learning as I go, I realized that, your house really needs to kind of have a flow. And Joanna Gaines, I know I talk about her a lot, I'm sorry, but she has a part in one of her books that talks about how her first house, she did the same thing. Every room had a theme. And so and later on in life, she found out that it's not really a theme that you need to go with. It's really kind of like your home needs to tell a story, and that story is ever evolving. I'm sure Robert doesn't appreciate that, but that the evolving part, because it's always changing, but it is. You're always adding to it. You're changing things. Nothing's going to happen overnight, right? And so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of like my office has been done, I'm using air quotes, before, but it really wasn't, right? Like I tried. I think my thing is my question really was, how do you feel about mixing styles in your house? Like, for example, my home is more so like modern organic kind of, but then my office is like bam color. So I'm kind of struggling with that right now of like, is that the right thing to do? Especially, let me add on this part. It's like right when you walk in the door, like right when you walk into the right. So I'm kind of struggling with the fact of I really wanted to be who I am, and I want to do my office. I'm in here all day. I want to do it like me, but it's also attached to the rest of my house. So yeah, I'm kind of like having a hard time with that. So if you have an opinion, I'd love for you to comment below. If you have an office in a open area, does it need to match the rest of the house? Would that be kind of a weird style choice? I'd love to know. I think for me, what I've kind of came to is I've already kind of spent a lot of money and time in changing it to be Olivia. I wanted it to be me, And so I think what I'm thinking today is my dining room is attached to it. And so I'm not going to go full color in there as well, but I definitely want to kind of, as you flow into the dining room, I want it to feel like an extension of this in a way, not pink. I'm not going to do that, but definitely like, maybe like the poster style on the wall instead of just having one big print. Like I found like really cool different prints. I think I could like make them into like a collage, and I think I can make it work. I think. So, anyway, love to hear your opinion below. If you're someone who has gone through that or just have an opinion, I'd love to hear it. Hey, before I go, just a little bit of a nugget of information or some advice you didn't ask for. I'm good at that. But no, I was thinking when I did the other video about just being yourself, and I'm turning 35 and I'm really comfortable and that kind of stuff. And I just thought, man, I wish I hadn't. I really do. I wish I hadn't waited till I was 35 to feel that way. I know for me it was very a gradual, natural transition. But if I could tell anyone listening that's younger, older, whatever, just be you. Just be you. Do the things that you want to do and follow your own roadmap. And there isn't this like ABCD thing. You don't have to buy a house by 25, and there isn't. It doesn't exist. It's all fake. We all have to have our own way, and things cannot happen overnight. Coming from someone who is very impatient, I want things to happen. I want to see it. I'm finding very slowly, and I wish it was quicker that I had found this out, but things just happen gradually. And if we don't enjoy the ride, that's we're missing the point. If we just want to go to our goal and the next goal and the next goal and the next goal, we're just missing out on the whole purpose of this whole life. The point is to enjoy it along the way. So that was my little nugget for you today. Anyway, I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, please like, share, comment, do all the YouTubey things, and I will catch you next time.
Don't change the subject, don't you take the focus off you. Do you love me? Look in my eyes, bullshit aside, don't waste my time too. Do you know? Oh, I lost you, but at least I tried to do right by you. I fastened the news, you had to show me what this really was. Enjoy the rest of your life, I'll catch you on the flip side. Karma's a bitch, I can't wait, I'll catch you on the